John, Stoke City at Ewood Park, does it bring back happy memories for you?
Yeah, of course it does. You know, first game coming in, officially, unofficially, whatever we want to call it. You know, it was a fantastic win for the group, and you know, it's been a long time since that day. But you know, we're here now, and it's important that we go into the game looking to bounce back from Saturday's defeat, full of confidence, because we've been playing really well at home, and it's a game that we're really looking forward to.
About 9 months since you've arrived at this football club, how different a side, a club are we now from day one of that game against Stoke to where we are today?
Yeah, I think it's a different feel, especially at home. There's a different feel around the stadium when you go into the games now, which is something that we wanted. We wanted to build that connection with the fans and the players. The fans are right behind the players at the moment, which is fantastic. And you know, you can feel there's something growing, something special at the football club, which is going to take time. But you know, we're certainly heading in the right direction.
How close are we to getting to where you would like us to be? I guess when you arrive midway through, it takes a bit of time to get your stamp onto the team and the club. How close are we to it being really how you want it?
I think we have to respect the Championship is a relentless league. It's got a lot of top quality teams in it. You know, to build a team and a squad is done over a period of time, you know, not short term. Last season was all about staying in the league. Obviously, we've kept a good core group of them players. And we've recruited players to help that group, and you know, there's still a lot of hard work ahead. We're 9 months in, as you say, but you know, over the course of the season we'll see where we are at the end of it, and I'll tell you then how much longer we've got.
Just one transfer window so far. It's a bit cliche, but does it take 2, 3, 4 to really kind of get the side that you would like?
Of course, yeah, no, of course it does. You know, but the players that we've got here at the moment are fully committed. They've been a fantastic group of players to work with. You can see by the performances, you know, that they've been ready for every game. You know, I think we've let ourselves down possibly in one game, Coventry away, Plymouth a little bit, but we were still fighting and scrapping, and we could have still nicked a point in the end. But apart from that, I think the boys have been terrific up to now. We're nearly a third of the way through the season, and you know, we're in a good spot. Obviously, we haven't won the last couple of games, which has been disappointing. But you know, we've got a couple of games now to try and put things right.
I think you get these spells in the Championship, don't you, where sometimes the points return in a little block doesn't quite reflect the level of performances. Do you feel like it's one of those little spells for us at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we were outstanding at Watford last week, and certainly didn't deserve to lose the game. I thought West Brom at home, we could have easily gone and won that game as well. You know, obviously Sheffield United are a top team at this level, and up to the first hour, I don't think Ainsley had a save to make. We defended very well. We had a couple of good chances that first half, and you know, we've lost to a really good team. You know, so it's something that we learn from, and we move on. And Wednesday's a great chance to put things right.
A bit of perspective as well. I think it's 16 points from 21 on home soil this term, which is still a terrific return at this stage.
Absolutely, it's an amazing return, and it's something that we're very proud of, and it's something that we want to keep building.
How good a chance is it to bounce back in midweek? And when you've had a little setback like that, do you want to try and get over it as quickly as possible? And is Wednesday almost a perfect opportunity to do so?
It certainly is, yeah. No, Wednesday's a great opportunity to put things right. But, you know, we have to, as I say, the Championship, you're going to have some real good moments, some difficult moments, you know, games that you don't score, runner games that you don't score, runner games that you do score. You know, it's just about keeping level-headed and not getting too carried away with the highs or the lows. And over the course of the 46 games in the Championship season, you usually end up, you know, where you deserve to be.
You've got an experienced group in that dressing room now. Do they understand all of that? Or is that the message about, you know, not getting too high and not getting too low? Don't worry about if the goals are a bit short at the moment. You know, just keep doing the same things and it will click into place as it did earlier this season.
I think the experience is there to help that, and I think if the performances weren't at the level they needed to be, then I think it's a different, you know, conversation that we have to have. But over the course of the 13 games, I think the consistency of the performances have been there. You know, as I say, and the boys keep driving them standards in that dressing room. We've got good experience, and you know, we just keep doing what we're doing, and you know, we'll win more than we lose.
I think you certainly brought that togetherness since you arrived. Is it at times when you have little runs like this, you need it more from the stands than you perhaps do when you're winning games of football and everything seems to be a little bit easier?
I think the fans up to now have been really good, really positive. You know, have really got us through the difficult moments. Saturday, the fans were right behind us. throughout the game, which was great. And you know, they've certainly helped us come from behind in the past, and they've certainly helped us go on and win games as well, you know, when we've been level. So, you know, it's about being together, and that connection with the fans and the players is certainly there for everyone to see. And we've just got to keep doing the right things, and everyone keep believing in us.
What of Stoke this season? They've obviously had a change head coach as well. How different are they last few weeks to what we'd have seen start of this season or the tail end of last?
Yeah, I think Stoke are playing some really good football at the moment. You know, the new coach has come in and put his ideas to the group, and you know, they've recruited very well again. You know, they've spent a lot of money over the last couple of seasons. They've got a really competitive squad. So you know, it's going to be a really difficult game, but one we're really looking forward to.
Just generally, John, how would you assess the Championship at this stage? We've played a quarter of the season now. You know, in terms of where we are in the shake-up of things and the general level of the Championship, how would you sum it up?
Yeah, I think we've started, well, we're nearly a third of the way through now, so you know, it's not a fluke for where we are. You know, it's important that we just keep that level of consistency as much as we can. You know, and it's important that you start looking at the league, and when you're dropping down a couple of places, get too worried about it. You know, it's just important that we take each game as it comes, and we're very consistent in what we do, keep believing in what we do, and you know, at the end of the season, you know, we'll see where we end up. But the Championship's very easy to get distracted with the disappointments of losing games, conceding goals, not scoring. But you know, this group of players here are very focused on their jobs, and you know, keep believing in what we're doing.
Squad-wise, how we're looking for Wednesday?
Yeah, we're looking strong, and obviously Mario, unfortunately, still not available with us. But you know, apart from that, obviously Harry came in at the weekend, which was great to have him back in the squad, and you know, he's raring to go. So you know, we're up to full strength nearly.
There was no Siggy at the weekend. What was the news on him?
Yeah, Siggy had a slight strain in the thigh. We'll have a look at that, but you know, he'll be back after the international break. So you know, Siggy, he'll be missing as well.